welcome to Coffee and Conversation with Angela. It's Monday. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for real thing? I don't know where that came from, y'all. It just kind of came. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. If this is your first time here, I done dropped my notes. And I'm back. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel, guys. I hope that you find something here that you enjoy. I'm about happiness, living a happier, healthier life, and that's what I'm about, and that's what I talk about. I share the lessons that I learned in my own life. I share them with you, and like today, we're going to kick the tires and see where we land, right? If you find something here that motivates you, come on, like, share, and then subscribe if you really like the channel. I hope that you do, and feel free to comment below. If this is not your first time here to my channel, hey family, I hope that you all, wait, because I didn't give you all a chance to speak back. Hey family, all right, I hope you all had a fantastic week last week, and that you all made a decision, made choices, thought about how to live the life that you love and the life that you will dream, the life that you dream of. I hope that you spent time doing that last week, and that you found some answers, and that your life was a little bit brighter, and that you did things that made you feel a little bit better. And I hope that I contributed to that in some way. That said, today we're going to be talking about, and I really want, let me tell y'all, I really wanted to give it this jazzy title. I really wanted to say the art of acceptance. Like that's really what I want to do, but it's really in my life more like, child, we got to accept some things. That's really how I really want to say it. It's not like, because sometimes you want to be deep. You want to be deep and grand, and you want to, like, is there, there's such people with beautiful words in the earth today, and sometimes you want it to be like the art of acceptance, and that is just not how it feels in my life. It feels different. So we're going to talk about acceptance today, and why it's important that you accept the various places of your life, and why that's really, really valuable. So this is what I want to ask you first, because I'm going to ask you lots of questions today, because I want you to take an introspective look. As I thought about it, one of my sons, I'll start with the story. One of my sons is having challenges. He's old enough now, and he's starting to have some challenges socially. And some of that has to do with the fact that he has a mouth like his mama and his daddy, and he talks a little too much, right? But as a result of that, he has a desire to have friends and connection, and sometimes there are ripples in that because he's shooting his mouth off, right? And so as we were talking about it and thinking about it and trying to resolve that and help ease that and coach him through that, I had a moment of awareness, and I said to my husband, I said, I don't need him to latch on to this idea of friendship so hard, because haven't you noticed in life, question number one for you, have you noticed in your own life, I have in mine, and this might not be true for yours, but in my life, the things that I have longed for the hardest, I mean the things that keep me up at night, the things that make me grind, the things that keep me hungry, those are the things that I don't get. So let me give you an example. Maybe it was, I want a relationship, and I want a relationship so bad I could taste it. You spend your everyday. I remember being single, and it was my every conversation. And those that know me are somewhere saying, yes, it was. Oh my God, it was. Because that is all I could just, I just wanted it so bad. It finally came, and I said, did you hear me say finally? Because I felt like the Lord made me wait forever. It finally came when I stopped really genuinely caring about it. When I got to the point in my life where I said, you know what? You only get one life, and I'm wasting it waiting on the dude. Waiting on my Boaz, waiting on my special one, waiting on Mr. Right, my ideal black man. I'm wasting the one life that I have. I'm wasting all the conversations I'm having with girlfriends, guy friends. I'm wasting all this time focused on this one area. And I'm not going to waste another second. I'm going to have me a good time. You hear me? When I hit this dirt, I will not say I spent 50 years longing for some rusty dude that I don't even know, and I might get him and might not want him anyway. I'm not going to spend another second on that. I'm going to enjoy my life right where I am, and if I happen to meet a knucklehead to take the journey with, I'm going to take it with him. And if I don't, oh well. I remember getting to that point and really starting to enjoy my life. And right when I got there, I started meeting all these dudes, and they would say stuff to me like, well, you ain't got no space for a man in your life. Your book's so busy, you going here, going there, you ain't make room for a man. I want to say all these years, I done made room for you niff, nod men, and you mean to tell me now, See, I ain't got real country. My roots are showing. Because I took that really, really personally. I felt like, how y'all gonna say that to me today? When I was waiting on y'all and spending hours, and now you gonna tell me because I did. I completely filled my life up with things that I enjoyed doing. I found interest, and it being a man stopped being the focus. That's really what I did. And then lo and behold, come trotting along Mr. Callaway, and off we ride into the sunset. So as I was having this conversation with my husband, I was like, how do I teach my boys not to latch on to things? Because because when you don't let it go, when you hold on to it, you really make an issue of it. And it persists. Anything, and I think it's some quote out here from somebody that anything that you resist persists. Some quote. Now that's not an Angela quote. That's a quote that somebody. Anything that you resist, it persists. I think that, and then I even went and thought, because we're kicking the tires today. So let me say that we're kicking the tires on this thought. I'm not even gonna sit up here and pretend like I have all the answers to this thing. This is one of these moments of awareness, and you follow the understanding unto a place of peace for you, right? So I'm following the breadcrumbs that the Spirit, the Holy Ghost, is leading for me in this thought. And I'm like, even when I think about weight, I resisted being heavy for so long. And then I finally got to, well, I'm just going to be heavy. Because I done did the diets, and I felt like they didn't work, and I did all that. So you just going to have to love this wonderful thing. And then life had the nerve to change on me. When I was growing up, thick fit wasn't a word. Thick was fat. So I was thick fit. If I could go back, if I could just rewind about, I was thick fit then. I just couldn't appreciate it. See, I didn't see how the world changed on you. Had I been able to release this idea and accept my body where I was right then, I would have treated it different. I would have loved it differently. I would have dressed it differently. You better believe, honey, she spent lots of good time now appreciating, talking about, let's find some beauty in this frame right where it is, honey, because we're not going to be working towards some lofty goal that I might not ever get to, that might not ever come. We're going to let that go all the way go. And then I even realized that in my weight loss journey, that had been an issue. That there's always this goal. I go to the gym for the goal. I eat right for the goal. When I started the gym this time, the personal trainer at the gym said, y'all could have punched him. I could have punched him right in the face when he said it. He said, you can't come to the gym looking for results. Huh? Say what? Say what? The hell you talking about? Don't come to the gym looking for results. Are you insane? Who comes here just for fun? I mean, you know, I know people fall in love with it and get there, but you don't start there. So what do you mean? He was like, you can't come to the gym for looking for results because results are so far away that if you come here looking for results and you don't actually fall in love with this, you're never ever going to get to the goal. And then the goals always change. With fitness and health and gym life, there's always a new technique, a new maneuver, a new this. If you don't fall in love with your process, first of all, that within itself, let's just start praying for me. If you don't fall in love, if you don't accept this what it is, you won't get there. Because it's like 3 years to the body that you really, the one you want, is 3 years away. So you have to fall in love with the gym. You have to fall in love with what your body is doing. Otherwise, you won't sustain. So once again, if you are hungry for a result, if you're hungry for an outcome, if you're hungry for an expectation, sometimes life can feel like, and I got real long-winded on that one, life can feel like your goal won't come to you. So here's my points, because I done talked real good today. One, know what it is you really want. Know what it is you really want. Why do I want this? Okay, I want this. This is what I really want. Why do I want this? Because the why is going to get you to what you really want. If you really want to be married, I want to be married. Why do you want to be married? Because there's an expectation that you've associated with being married, which as many of us married people know, it's a 50-50 whether or not you get some of that. You're going to get some of it, and some of it you're not going to get. That's the way it is. I want this job. Why do you want this job? What do you think is going to come from this job? Do you think it's a house? Do you think it's a car? What is it that you think? Do you think it's going to be clout, validation? What is it that you think you're going to really get? Because that's what you really want. That's what you really want. Why do you want to be thin? What do you think is going to happen? When I was single, I thought that I was going to be thin and that being thin was going to help me to meet a nicer guy. Whatever you really think, know what it is you really want. Get to the bottom of that. That's understanding your relationship to the thing that you want. What's driving it? Which is point number 2. Is it fear? Is it ego? Is it hope? Because it could be a hope for something, a greater day. I'm hoping that when I get this job, that I'll be able to travel and see the world. What is it that you're hoping? Is it ego-based? Is it even real? Is your expectation about what you think will come, is that even a real expectation? Because it could not be. You could be hoping for something, wanting something, and what you want is not even possibly real. Is it real? After you get down to that, is this real? Is this ego? What is this? Is this valid? Because you really want to know, is this valid to even, because you might get there and say, well, this is stupid. I don't want this anymore. And it settles right there. Then you need to figure out, how do I settle this? And this is the part where I'm living right now, is in the, how do I settle some of the things that I know that I still want for my life, that I want desperately. And I do mean to use the word desperately. How do I bring it out of a place of desperation and into a place of peace where I settle with it? And that's what you have to ask yourself. What do I need for this to settle in my mind, my body, and my soul? If I'm trying to feel good about the way that I am physically and where I am while still working out, I need to find a way of being happy with my body right where I am. Having joy in my body right where it is. Appreciating these hips right where it is. Appreciating a little bit more curve in this belly right where it is than I want it to be. But finding a way to appreciate that. How do I sincerely find peace with that? What do I need to have peace with that? So that you can genuinely accept your life where it is, let go of the rest of that, and find happiness in your life. All right, y'all, that's all I have for you today, y'all. We might talk a little bit more about this issue as I go along, because I told you I hadn't forever settled this one in heaven. This one is a work in process, and I'm yet kicking the tires on it for my own life. And as I continue to kick the tires, I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. All right, y'all, so that's my own homework for the week. I'll tell you how it works out. I'm going to do an exercise tomorrow with the kids and my sister, and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, guys. Love you much. Have a fantastic week. Know that I'm praying for you. I'm praying for me. I'm praying for us all. And what I want you to do, that's right, take the day.